Okay, so whenever you are ready and we are clear, we can head out onto the circuit. I'm just going to pinch your rear view mirror again so I can keep an eye on it. So just make sure that you're set up comfortable. Excellent. So you're feeling comfortable now with the track? You've got a pretty good idea of where you want the car to be?
Yeah, 50-50 I would say. Yeah. There's just some little bits that are really tricky.
Yes, yeah. What bits are those?
Is that okay?
Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah.
The bit over the hill.
Yes, Lukey Heights, yeah.
Yeah, Lukey Heights. And even this, just after the first one.
The turn 2, the double apex,
yeah,
that is a little bit tricky, definitely. Look, as with any of this stuff, it's just a matter of miles. The more laps you do, the easier it's going to become.
Should I put the limiter on?
You can if you want, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll get off if you're okay.
Yeah, look, I'm okay. As long as we keep the speeds to under 150, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep, so as we exit the corner here, some guys take the car back to middle track, but you can honestly leave it to the left.
Okay.
So you just want to make sure that you're hard left as you enter. This is the first apex. From this point onwards, let the car run to mid-track. That's it. From here, you want to bring it back to the left now. And that's it, perfect. And now you can feed the power on and let the car run out to the exit on the right-hand side. That's it, simple as that. What you did just then was perfect. That's exactly what you need to do. That's it, over to the left on the apex. Again, when you're going quick, the car will want to push out to the right-hand side. You want to make sure that you get it back to the left for the braking area though. Don't let it go more than half track over. So remember, late turn in, late apex, looking right through the corner, that's it. Over to the late apex, beautiful, that's perfect. Now let the car run out to the left-hand side. Good work, that's perfect. Excellent save. So just straight line down here, clip the curb on the right, then slow the car down before you get into the corner, that's it. And slowly bringing the car around to the late apex on the left. That's it, perfect. Now slowly, smoothly feeding that power on because it's very slippery through here still. Excellent, that's excellent. Good work. And then we're going to keep the car to the hard left too here. Don't let it go over to the right. That's it. Now turn it in, over to the right-hand side, clip that apex, get over to the apex. Now this point here is probably going to be the trickiest during the day because when you really load that car up in the mid-corner, the car's going to want to squirm around and walk everywhere. So Lukey Heights, you simply stay to the left the whole way around here. Stay to the left, yep, absolutely. Now when you get to the top, the car is obviously going to want to push out to the right, but your job is to keep it as hard left as you can. So remember, late turn in, late apex again. So looking through the corner, that's it, beautiful. And very smoothly feed the power on through this section. Yeah, you have to be really gentle there, really gentle. At this point in time, the grip levels are really low. We're dealing with quite a greasy track. So you're staying to the left here, and you can let the car run out to the right. That's it, let the car run out to the right, perfect.
Yeah, I promise you that was just a little bit of...
Oh, mate, I don't have a problem at all with what you're doing, it's perfect. Yeah. Over to the left. You've just got to be very careful about that application of throttle, that's all. Right. It's an excellent, like honestly, conditions like today are excellent for honing your skills as a driver, they really are. Beautiful. And look, to be honest, I think this track is actually quite easy in the wet in comparison to some other tracks because it is so smooth and open and flowing. It doesn't have a lot of quick changes of direction. Right. So slowing the car down, that's it. You come off the brake pedal, you tip it in, over to the apex, looking right through the corner. That's fantastic. Letting the car run out to the left. Beautiful. And you can just stay to the hard left, slowing the car down before you get into the corner. There's a lot less grip than you think at this point, about mid-corner, that's it, middle track, and then let the car come back to the left-hand side, feeding the power on nice and smoothly, and then letting the car run out to the right. Now you will have to be very careful about getting onto the ripple strips. You really want to avoid the painted lines and ripple strips as much as possible, yeah? So that's it, you can tip it in straight through here. You can come on, you don't need to brake through here, only when it's really wet. When it's dry, you can literally go through there flat to the floor. So again, slow down, late turn in, late apex, rolling off the brake pedal, beautiful, that's it, fantastic. And then over to the apex and then smoothly feeding that power on nice and gently, unwinding steering lock, let the car go to the left, that's it. Straight line down there, clip the curb, then slow the car down. You don't have to stay hard right on the entry to that corner, you can kind of enter from about mid-track. That's it, and then gently feeding that power on, letting the car run out up to the right, that's beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. And over to the left and stay hard left. Now we're going to tip it in over to the right now, over to that apex, get it over to the apex. Beautiful. Now that's you're going to get that stuff all day long.
Okay.
So you can see even at this speed we're really near the limit of what we can do.
Yeah.
So staying to the left now, that's it, just driving the car through the corner, feeding the power on. The whole day your job is going to be managing oversteer and understeer. You know, that's just what it's like in these conditions. But you're doing a great job, honestly, fantastic. So late turn in, late apex, that's it, looking through the corner, turning it in, and gently feeding that power on. Today, in these conditions, you're really going to have to try and square the car up a lot more than you normally would, simply so you can get back onto the power. That's all right, no worries. Feeding that power on, letting the car go over to the right. That's it, staying to the right. Now you'll probably just roll out of the throttle, over to the left now, that's it, slowly back to the apex, beautiful. And really gently just feeding that power on. Try and stay off the ripple strips and off the painted lines though, because that will really upset the balance of the car. Basically, I mean, your job as a driver is to manage the balance of the vehicle as best you possibly can. So, you know, you've just got to be smooth with your input, smooth with the steering, smooth with the brake, and smooth with the throttle. The smoother you are, the better the car's going to respond. So slowing the car down, that's it. Rolling out of the brake pedal, turning it in, over to the apex. That's it, over to the apex, beautiful. Feeding that power on very gently now. And just letting the car run out to the left-hand side, beautiful. Staying to the left. Slowing the car down, keeping it to the left, keep it to the left, that's it. Now rolling out of the brake pedal, letting the car run to mid-track and then back over to the left, back on the throttle, driving it through the corner. What generally happens then when you're going fast is the reason we say we go out to mid-track, because what we're actually doing is we're braking very late into that corner and we're actually allowing a bit of understeer to wash off a bit of extra speed through there. So over to the left, off the brake, over to the left, that's it. This corner, the track's pretty dry, so you're going to be able to carry a fair bit of speed through there. And again, slowing the car down, late turn in, late apex. So rolling off the brake pedal now, that's it, beautiful. Over to the late apex, fantastic. Just gently feeding some power on and driving out of the corner, that's it. Unwind some steering lock, beautiful. That's it, over to the right. That's it, slowing the car down, over to the left, getting it back around to that late apex, getting it over to the left, that's it. Gently feeding that some power on now, letting the car run over to the right. Beautiful, that's perfect, that's excellent. Now over to the left and stay hard left. And now we're going over to the right now, it's just off the throttle. That's beautiful, good work, good work, good work.
ESP.
yeah, we love ESP, we love ESP. And now we're staying to the left and gently getting back on the power. That's it, so stay to the left, just on the power, drive it through the corner. Good stuff. Late turn in, late apex, looking right through the corner, turning it in, turn it in. Get over to that apex there, beautiful. Just gently feeding that power on, unwinding some steering lock, beautiful. Staying to the left now, stay to the left, stay to the left. And just gently feeding some power on as the grip allows. Get it over to the right now, let it go over to the right, beautiful. Just roll out of the throttle as we enter the corner and then turn it in. Now gently feed the power on as we get it over to the apex. That's it, feed the power on, not braking. We've already turned into the corner, so we've got the grip. You don't need to slow the car down. What you need to do is just get back onto the throttle and just gently feed the power on as the grip allows you to do so. Unless it's a tightening radius bend, you really don't need to get back on the brake once you've slowed the car down into the corner. That's of course unless you've come in way too hot. Right. Yeah. Off the brake, over to the apex. Just gently back on the throttle to balance the car and get it through here. Try and drive out as grip allows. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful. Good work. Now on the brake, slowing it down again. Staying to the left, stay to the left, stay to the left. That's it. That's it. Let it run out to mid-track. Now back on the power. Feeding the power on nice and gently. Over to the left now. Feed the power on. That's it. That's it. Nice and gentle. Beautiful. Good work. Good work. That's it. Beautiful. That's it. Now you can feel a bit of grip there as we're coming down here. Now turn it in. Turn it in. Stay off the brake. Go over to the left. That's it. Perfect. Good stuff. You can see there's quite a lot of grip to be had here. Okay, so remember, slowing the car down, late turn in, late apex, that's fine, man. Rolling off the brake, turning it in, over to the right, that's it. Feeding the power nice and gently, nice and smooth. Good stuff. Let the car run out to the left, and then back over to the right. That's it, good work, good work. Now slowing it down again. Slowly bring it round to the apex, that's it. And just gently getting back on the throttle, feeding that power on. Beautiful, good stuff, perfect, that's excellent. That is beautiful. Now over to the left. Now remember here we don't have a lot of grip in the middle of the corner, so we've got to be very careful with the throttle as it turn it in over to the apex. That's it, good stuff, beautiful. That's excellent. That's about as quick as we can go through there at this point. Okay, so stay to the left. Beautiful, and just drive it around the corner. The car is, when you're going fast, the car's always going to push out wide here, but you can just, all you want to do is get it back to the left for the braking zone, okay? Good stuff. So looking through the corner, turn it in, over to the apex. That's it. Now feeding the power nice and gently, squaring it up. Good stuff, good stuff. Keep it to the left, keep it to the left. That's it. Now we're going to go into pit lane this time around, okay? So just into pit lane. That was really good, man. That was excellent. Good work. As you can see, you know, today it's just one of those days. It's going to be changeable all day, basically, by the looks of it. We might be lucky; it might blow over, but it's always going to be about, you know, you as a driver just trying to, you know, look ahead and judge the amount of grip that you're going to have before you get to that point. Because obviously, with some of the long, fast-flowing corners, you're already committed before you get to that other point. So you've got to be really sure that the grip's there by the time you get there, especially that Hayshed corner, which is that fast right-hander. Okay. So we're just going to pull in now behind the CLS there. All right. We're going to do a bit of a swap, I believe. Oh, this could be lunchtime, actually. Okay. All right, thanks. Excellent. No, thank you very much. That was good work. That was really good stuff.